The first shortcut is copy. How we can copy the data in Microsoft Excel. So for example, if I want to copy this word book, so I will use the shortcut Control C. Keep holding the Control and then press C, so this word has been copied. The second shortcut is paste. Again, if I want to paste this word book, so I will use a shortcut Control V. So it has pasted the word book in this cell. So Control C is the copy of the data and the paste is a Control V to paste that selected data. Third shortcut is cut. For example, if I want to cut this word from this cell to somewhere else, so I will use the Control X. So it will cut the word from here, and if I want to paste here, press Control V. So you can see the word has been moved from this cell to this cell. So this is how the cut option work. Number 4 is the print. If I want to print in Microsoft Excel, then the shortcut key is Control P. So if I press the Control P, so it is showing me the print option. Now in the print option, I can select the printer, I can select the sheets, I can make the further settings like the margins, scalings, and then print this sheet. So this is how the print option works. There is an arrow on the far left hand side at the top. I click this one, it will go back to that sheet. Let's move on to the next shortcut. Next shortcut is number 5, which is a save, which is the most common use shortcut in Microsoft Excel. Whenever you are working, you want to save your data frequently, like after completing the one line, you press the Control S. I'll press the Control S, so it will save the data for me. So next shortcut key is the 6, which is the bold. If I want to bold this word item, so what I will do, I will press Control B, so it has bold this item. So you can bold the data from here in the home tab. There's a B option. If I click this one, it has unbolded, and if I press again, so it will bold this word for me. Next shortcut key is underline. If I want to underline any data in Microsoft Excel, for example this word, if I want to underline this one, I will press the Control U. So you can see there is a line under this word. Again, we can do this option in the home tab. Is a font section. You can see the U. If I press again, so it has removed the line, and then I press again, so it will create the line under this word. Next shortcut key is the select whole document. For example, if I want to select this whole document, so I will place the cursor anywhere in this document, in this sheet, and then press Control A. So if I press the Control A, you can see it has selected the whole worksheet. So this is the easy way to select the whole worksheet, is press Control A, then you can see it has selected the whole worksheet. Move on to the next shortcut. Next shortcut is the select row. For example, if I want to select any row, say this row, which is the 22 row, the shortcut key is Shift space. Keep holding the Shift button and press the space, and then it will select the whole row for you to work on it. Move on to the next shortcut. Next shortcut key is the select column. If I want to select any column, this column, Control space, and it will select the whole column for you. So this is how you select the column. Place the cursor and then Control space. It has selected all 3 columns because there's data here. So if I want to select this column, press Control space, and it will select the whole column. For if there is a data in few columns, so it will basically select the few columns. Next shortcut key is sum shortcut. Alt plus is equal to. Examples here. If I want to calculate the sum for these two numerics, so I will press Alt is equal to, and you can see the sum formula along with the range, and then press enter. So it has calculated the sum, which is 16,983. This is the sum of these two values. Let's move on to the next shortcut. Next shortcut is find. If I if I have a big worksheet, if I have a big data on the worksheet, if I want to find some specific word, specific heading, then we will use this function, which is the find function. The shortcut key is Control F, and for example, in this data, if I want to find the word test, which is TEST, and I click here find all, so you can see it's showing me all the test button, sorry, all the test words which are within this worksheet. So here if I click this second one, it will move to the next cell where the test word is. If I click the third one, it will move to the next cell where the test word is. You can see at the bottom 3 cells found. It's showing you the count, the based on your research, how many cells contain your this typed word. So let's move on to the next shortcut. Next shortcut is the advanced form of the find, which basically the find and replace. For example, I want to find the word test. This is the one step. The next step would be I want to find the word step and test and replace it with some other word. For example, like practical. So shortcut key is Control H. Control H. You can see the replace option, find word. I want to find the word test, and I want to replace the word test with practical. So it's showing me the replace all. If I select this one, so you can see it's showing me all done. We made 3 replacements. It's showing me there were the 3 test words in this data, and they have replaced all 3 words with the word practical. So you can test this out. It has replaced the word test with the practical word. Move on to the next shortcut. Next shortcut is switch worksheets. If I want to switch the worksheet, if I want to go back to the other sheets, so how can I do this? Keep holding the control button, and then from the keyboard there is a button page up. You can see I have gone back to the formulas worksheet. If I further press up, it will keep going back to the earlier sheets, which is the summary sheet. If I want to move forward in the worksheets, keep holding the control button, press page down. Now it has gone back to the formulas sheet. And if I want to go to the shortcuts sheet, which is worksheet, which is here, if I'll press the control page down. So this is how you can move within the workbook in between the worksheets, from the one sheet to the number 10th sheet if you have the 10 worksheets in your workbook. Let's move on to the next one. Next shortcut key is the new workbook. For example, if I want to create a new workbook and I don't want to work in this workbook, so the shortcut key for the new workbook is Control N. If I press the Control N, it will open the entire blank new workbook. You can see it's a new blank workbook. I don't want this. I just cancel this, close it, and come back to my original workbook. So these were the 15 very useful shortcuts in Microsoft Excel, which is commonly used: copy, paste, cut, save, print, switch between the worksheets. So these are the really common shortcut keys.